Hey there! Welcome to Data Science or Not. I'm Terry. Today, we're talking about something everyone in tech industry needs but rarely gets. A no BS survival guide for your first few months in a tech company. First, I want to acknowledge something important. Landing a tech job in 2025 is harder than ever. With all the hiring freezes, layoffs, and the competition from AI, new graduates are facing an uphill battle that previous generation, including myself, did not. If you recently secured a position, you deserve a major congratulations. Seriously, it's truly impressive. But here's the hard truth. Getting the job is only the first step. Let's be honest. After grinding through all the lead code questions, mastering behavioral interviews, and finally landing the dream role at a tech company, many of us have the same experience. Reality hits different. You imagine building cutting-edge ML models or shipping revolutionary features that change people's lives. But instead, you're drowning in documentation, sitting through endless meetings, and wondering if anyone will ever notice that code optimization you spent a whole week on. Whether you're a data scientist, software engineer, product manager, or any other tech role, I am sharing these 3 principles that defined my career, but took me years to learn. These aren't the glossy advice you'll get in the onboarding presentations. They are the unwritten rules that actually determine who thrives and who struggles. Let's dive in. Number 1 is to embrace being the execution layer. I'll start with a harsh reality check. As a newcomer, your primary value isn't your brilliant ideas or technical mastery. It's your ability to execute reliably. I learned this the hard way. Fresh out of my master's program, I joined a data science team with visions of building sophisticated algorithms that would transform the business. Reality, I spent my first 3 months cleaning data, writing basic SQL queries, and making slides. I was frustrated and felt my skills were being wasted. I learned all of the math for nothing. During one project update, I tried impressing our clients with an advanced deep learning model I've been working on my spare time. Needless to say, that meeting did not go as I planned. Everyone was confused. My manager later pulled me aside and said something that changed my perspective. Hey Terry, we don't need you to reinvent our approach right now. We need you to finish the fundamentals first. Technical depth means nothing if you can't consistently deliver on the basic tasks. He was right. Companies aren't assigning me boring tasks because they don't value my skills. They're doing it because these tasks are the audition. They're watching how you handle the basics before trusting you with the complex stuff. Take my colleague James as an example. When assigned to write documentation for an API, he didn't just do the minimum. He built a testing framework to verify every endpoint, created interactive examples, and even identified several edge cases the team did not consider. 3 months later, he was leading our most ambitious technical initiative. Compare that with another teammate who constantly begged for high visibility projects while delivering mediocre work on the tasks that are beneath him. 1 year later, he was still getting the same basic assignments while complaining about lack of growth opportunities. This pattern repeats across roles. Engineers who want to architect systems before knowing how to debug. Data scientists who want to build cutting-edge models before understanding the problem first. Product managers who want to launch features before learning how to write clear requirements. The takeaway? Make excellence your default setting, especially on basic tasks. Your career progression isn't determined by how brilliant you are on your best day, but how reliable you are on your worst day. Master the basics, execute, build trust, and the interesting work will find you. Number 2, leverage your newcomer capital aggressively. When you first join a company, you possess a unique, time-limited resource I call the newcomer capital. The organizational permission to ask stupid questions, request time from anyone, and absorb information like a sponge. This capital depletes quickly, so invest it wisely. My mentor gave me an advice that I pass on to every new hire. Your first 90 days are the only time you can ask any question without judgment. After that, people expect you to have figured things out. Here's how to spend your newcomer capital for maximum return. Number 1, create a learning backlog. I kept a running document of every unfamiliar term, tool, or process I encountered. Every day, I'll tackle 3 to 5 items by researching internally or asking colleagues. This systemic approach meant I wasn't asking basic questions again in 6 months. Number 2 is to schedule strategic coffee chats. Within my first month, I had 15-minute conversations with everyone on my immediate team, plus the key stakeholders in my partner teams. I asked about their background, their current priorities, and their advice for newcomers. These conversations built my network and gave me crucial context about the organizational dynamics. Number 3, read the documentation. Most tech companies have extensive internal documentation, but it's often fragmented across wikis, Google Docs, Slack threads, etc. I spent hours exploring these resources, which not only answered many questions, but also revealed where we had knowledge gaps, allowing me to contribute immediately by improving the documentation. Number 4, request explain like I'm 5 sessions. I'd ask senior teammates to walk me through core concepts, as if they're teaching a beginner. They usually know a lot more about the system, and a lot of the context that is not documented anywhere. These sessions would be super valuable for filling the knowledge gaps without the pressure of immediate application. Just don't forget to give them a shout out in the team channel after the session. The power of newcomer capital extends to honesty about your limitations. When my team was discussing a causal inference approach I had no prior experience with, I could have nodded along. Instead, I said, I haven't worked with causal inference before, but I'm eager to learn. Could someone point me to some resources? Rather than diminishing my credibility, this honesty earned respect and prompted teammates to offer help. Lastly, I want to offer a word on AI tools in 2025. They are your powerful allies, but poor substitutes for genuine understanding. Use tools like ChatGPT or Claude to accelerate your learning, not to replace it. The developers who blindly paste AI-generated code without understanding it quickly lose credibility when you have to debug it. Remember, your newcomer capital diminishes with each week passing by. Spend it boldly on foundational knowledge that will serve you throughout your tenure. Number 3 is to master the art of unblocking yourself. In tech companies, your value is proportional to your ability to overcome obstacles without escalation. And let's be honest, there are so many obstacles everywhere that you can't count on someone else to solve everything for you. So mastering the art of unblocking yourself is the differentiator between those who advance quickly and those who stagnate. Last quarter, I was working on a recommendation system that suddenly stopped working when our data pipeline broke. Instead of reporting the blocker to the upstream data team and waiting for them to fix it, I did the following. Checked our monitoring dashboards and execution logs to identify exactly when and how the pipeline failed. Searched our internal knowledge base and Slack channels for previous similar accidents. Created a temporary solution using cached data to keep the system moving. Drafted a detailed ticket for the data team with all the relevant logs and context. Set up an alert system to notify me immediately when the pipeline was fixed. My manager was really impressed, not by the temporary fix itself, but by the initiative to keep the project moving without his involvement. That's the essence of unblocking yourself. These skills manifest differently across different roles. Engineers might need to debug dependencies. Data scientists might need to understand data quality issues. And product managers might need to resolve conflicting stakeholder priorities. But the principle remains. Don't let obstacles stop your progress. And don't just wait for people to save your day. Here's my framework for effectively unblocking myself. First, check all of the self-service resources. Before involving others, thoroughly investigate the problem using the documentation, code search, internal forums, and the monitoring tools. The most valuable team members instinctively try to solve problems before escalating them. Number 2 is to build a network of go-to people. Identify the subject matter experts for different systems and build relationships before you need their help. A friendly Slack message asking for input will get you further than a formal ticket from a stranger. Number 3 is to propose solutions, not just problems. When you do need to escalate, never just identify an issue, always include your own analysis and at least 2 potential solutions. This demonstrates effort and makes people more willing to help you. Number 4 is to master the art of the workaround. Often, you can make progress on other aspects of a project while waiting for a blocker to be resolved. Develop the habit of asking, what else can I work on in the meantime, rather than accepting a full stop. And number 5 is to document your whole journey. As you solve problems, document your process in a way that helps future team members, including your future self. This will transform your individual troubleshooting into organizational knowledge. And trust me, everyone will thank you. A quick reminder, unblocking yourself isn't about being the hero or working overtime. It's about the resourcefulness, persistence, and the mindset that treats obstacles as puzzles that you can play with, rather than roadblocks. The ability to maintain momentum despite challenges is what separates high-potential employees from the rest. Let's sum things up. The journey from a new hire to a valued contributor isn't about technical brilliance. It's about mastering these unwritten rules in the tech world. 1. Be an exceptional executor first. Technical skills matter, but reliability and attention to detail build the foundation of your reputation. Excellence on basic tasks unblocks opportunities for more challenging and impactful work. 2. Aggressively spend your newcomer capital. Your first few months offer unique learning privileges that diminish over time. Systematically build your knowledge base, network, and context while you have the permission to ask anything. 3. Develop relentless skills to unblock yourself. Your value grows exponentially when you can overcome obstacles independently. Build the habits, networks, and resources to maintain momentum without constant guidance. While the tech landscape evolves, these principles remain timeless. They've helped me navigate from a new graduate to a tech lead, and I've also seen them propel others from entry-level roles to positions of significant influence. The most successful people in tech aren't necessarily the most brilliant. They are the ones who execute consistently, learn continuously, and solve problems creatively. I hope these insights give you a head start on your journey. If they've been helpful, if you have any other wisdom to share, drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more career insights. I'm Terry, and I'll see you in the next one.